Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Haley and this is Alizé Crochet. So I wanted to take a break from crocheting clothes, accessory, things like that, and just crochet some amigurumi. Specifically, this little dragon. I want to use up these eyes because I bought them for a specific project. The first pack I bought, the eyes were too small, so I had to buy another pack again for one set of eyes, and it's like a multi-pack. So they've just been sitting around. I've only crocheted this and one other dragon snuggler with the eyes, and I just want to use them up. So let's do that today. Let me show you how many. Okay. This whole thing is that first set of eyes that I bought. So my idea is to crochet a bunch of these little guys. I forgot to mention the pattern I'm following is a free pattern on Instagram. I'll insert it here. And there will be a link down in the description. Go check that out. So let's get started. First, let's grab our supplies. Stuffing. Pink hook. Eyes. And the yarn. So some of the yarn that I am going to be using today is some scrap yarn because these guys are small. Okay. So like the little bit that I do have will be for like horns, ears, wings, and whatnot. Not for the full body because it does take a little bit. So let's go to our scrap blanket yarn. Yes, it's a mushroom. Why wouldn't it be? Okay. So we have the same yarn from the dragon I just showed you. Some red. I actually have a lot of red scrap yarn in these little balls. I have some of this multi gray. I have little bits of white that I save for like eyes when I want to do little accessories. Plain light gray. Say hi, Mikasa. Everybody say hi. This, ma'am, what are you? Okay, this is Mikasa. Say hi, bubbles. Okay. Let's not. This, it's like the light blue, but it's just the darker version of it. Like a white and blue. Respectful. So that is all of our scrap blanket yarn. Let's go grab our blanket yarn. These are full skeins of yarn. These are partially used skeins. So let's move these. We're gonna grab a couple of these smaller skeins, try to get those up and out. So the pink, these grays, some black, white, more gray. I do want to try and have some variety in these dragons, but that might be a little hard considering all of the scraps are like the same color. Okay, so the rest of these are kind of big. So I am gonna leave those. We'll try to work through some of these. Okay, so now that we have some yarn picked out, let's go through and sort. Okay, so we're gonna start with this container since it's already up and open. So I guess we're just gonna dump them out and try not to get any on the floor. Okay, cut to them organized. Okay, we're all organized now. Let's get started. The first eyes we're gonna use are these ones. And we're gonna do a black and blue dragon. The body is gonna be black, and these are gonna be the pieces. So let's get started. Alright, so I just finished. So here's the dragon. He's so cute. I did have to sew this wing on 3 times. 3 times. Why not? Yeah. many dragons I have made. However, I have done 2 events since recording the beginning of this video. So I have made, I want to say, a total of 28 dragons. I could be wrong. I made 10. I took those to the first event. They sold amazingly. I had them priced at $12 because, again, this was just scrap yarn that I was using up, so I was fine. It was a fun pattern. $12. All but 1 sold. So then I made, maybe it wasn't 28. So then I made 9 so I can have 10 total for the next event. Again, all but 1 sold. So I had extra eyes left over, and I have another event coming up, so I decided to make some more dragons. I love to have those on hand. So let me show you the ones I currently have. Well, right here are all the dragons. So I do currently have 6. Let me show you. So the last event that I had worked was like a fall themed event. So I decided to make like a pumpkin one because I had like these red eyes, and it was so cute and I loved it. It was literally the first item sold, first dragon sold, you know. So I decided to make another one because I had another set of similar eyes. So here is this dragon. So cute. And then the one I had made, I think it was for the first one, was a strawberry one, and that one also sold. So I wanted to make another one. However, I did run out of the red yarn, so it is a little wonky, but like I said, it's scrap yarn, so it's fine. And this one does look very different from that first one. It's okay. It's not too bad, but not my favorite. You know, like strawberry, and then the stem, and then the yellow seeds with the yellow eyes. We work with what we got. We based the dragons based off the eyes. So strawberry, I guess? I don't know. And then this one's like a double variegated. This blue with this variegated pink. It literally, the eyes match it so beautifully. And little feetsies. This one is just a little solid guy. He's all gray with yellow spikes and yellow wings, you know, to bring in some more yellow, and then some red eyes. It was giving like a gargoyle kind of. When I paired these with the gray, I was like, oh, it's kind of like that. So I thought that was cute. And we have, now this guy's a little wonky because I ran out of yarn. I had to dig into my scrap jar here to see if I can find any more of it. I did what I could because all of it, like the whole thing, literally, you'll see. This is him. Literally, I had to pull out a little skein to like finish this tail off, as well as make the ears. And then same with the black, I did not have enough, and so I had to like slip stitch it tight, and even after that, like, I did not have enough yarn. And so we went with the next best option, was to go gray, because there's like a bluish gray in this, so it's a little, you see, it kind of matches. Not mad at it. I do wish it was black or something, but again, we work with what we got. Last one we have, I actually like him a lot more than I thought I would. So he is also scrappy, like scrappy. Rainbow eyes. And striped tail, that's the word, striped tail. Isn't he cute? I actually really like the way that he turned out with the light, bringing that in. Bringing that in, obviously used it, but again, these were like little balls because I ran out of this. So, and I really like the way it actually looks with the rainbow eyes. I don't know, he's kind of fun. All right, and that's the end of this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below on what you want to see me make next. Check out my social media: Instagram, TikTok, Depop, and Etsy. And make sure you turn those ring notifications on here on YouTube, because every time I upload, both shops go on sale, 30% off entire store. So be sure, it's only for 24 hours. 24 hours. It's only for 24 hours. So be sure to turn those notifications on and go check out my shops. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.